don't want my camera on. Okay, I suppose I'm just going to have to leave it on. All right, folks, I'm here for 3 minutes. Let me know what questions you have. If I can share my screen. Okay, I'll be back. I'm here. Okay, grade 12s. Are we okay? Are we okay? Are we ready? We should be ready. If you haven't seen, I loaded one last video. I mean, I really tried, went through all the papers, and that last video that I have, that is the one where I picked up just a few pointers, a few things that, you know, you need to maybe just go through again. And yeah, I think that basically covers everything. So only for those, I think I did put it on the YouTube community tab. There was a document that I released today, and so that document will take you through what you can do tomorrow morning. Okay, so for those of you who are writing tomorrow, I'm just seeing. Yeah, I don't. Why am I not seeing the chat here? Okay, anyway. So the idea with that document is this. Tomorrow morning, before you go and write, you take that document, get up early, just be relaxed, right? Just relax, guys. Go through that, make sure you can do those skills, and then I want you to take it easy. After that, once you've done all of that prep work, take about a half an hour or so. Don't do anything else. Just go and, I keep stressing on it, just go and relax, because you're going to be stressed enough when you walk into the exam venue. Okay? So don't go in all stressed out. You need to go in calm and cool. Which document? Okay, let me just get that for you. I'm going to give you a link, and then this link will take you to that document. Let me just see. Where did I put it? Just looking for this document quickly. Okay. Right. So, where is this document? Okay, that's the power prep. Yes. Here it is. Here it is. And there we go. So I put it in the chat there. So that's the document I'm talking about. When you click on that, it will open that document. Let me also, okay, I think that's fine. No problem. Guys, under my latest video, the one that I just put out, and it literally says final tips. So go to Education with Mr. Hambury, go there, go check out that video. That's got all the links in it. The whole playlist has everything. If you're going to be sitting up tonight, that's what you want to go through. Go through that. It's going to take you to the 2024 paper. It's going to take you through how I prepped my learners for last year's final as well. And the data files are there for the grade 12 final paper for IEB and DBE for the last 2 years, and this year's supplementary paper. Okay, so everything is there. Everything is there. Reese, for practical, what's the code for HTML to insert an image? And how do we hyperlink a text in HTML. All right. Let's see, maybe I'll just do my whole window or the entire screen. Yeah, sometimes better that way. Okay. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm just going to open anyone, it doesn't matter. So remember now, when you open your HTML, this is how you'll receive it. You're going to open one like that, and then the other one, you're going to right click on that same file and go edit in Notepad or Notepad++, whichever one you are going to be using. Okay. So I just want to see if they have a hyperlink in here. Just want to see if there's one. Okay. So here they say, there, we've got a hyperlink over there. So let me make this very big so you can see it. And I'm just going to type out the code here so you can see. First things first, when we deal with a hyperlink, we are going href. So we're going to open that and href. So we're saying it's our A tag, right? That A tag, we then put a space in and we indicate href, which means it's a hyperlink reference. So what are we referencing to? We could be referencing to a Word document. We could be referencing to a website. And then we do that, right? That's the first part of our hyperlink reference. That just tells us where it's going to. Okay. Now we need to put in what is it going to be actually, what are we going to click on? So you might have the word click here. And what's going to happen is after this, we close our tag. In other words, whatever is in here, this is what the person is going to see on the website. They're going to see the word click here. And when they click on click here, it's going to take them to this site. Okay. So if we are then going to hyperlink to an image, then we're going to put the image in there. We're going to put IMG, or whatever the source of the image is, we're going to put that in there. Doesn't matter. Document, website, image, it's all the same, guys. All the same. And if you're going to hyperlink onto an image, then that image's code will be in between that. Okay, so yeah. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling about tomorrow's final? I just want to say congratulations to all of you for making it this far. Right? You've gotten to this point. You've gotten to this point. So you can be very proud of yourselves. And I just want you guys to be calm and cool tomorrow, to take it easy, because you've got this. I mean, some of you have been with me since grade 10. You'll be fine. Okay, Reese, let's see. I'm gonna share my screen again. I'm gonna see if I can find one here for you quickly, because I must have one in an old paper somewhere. So let me go. Let me see. Let's go to 2023. I just want to see. I'm just going to look through this paper to see if there's anything like that before I do my own thing. No, I don't don't really see anything there. Okay, so let's use what we had. And let's experiment with this and make sure everything is working. Okay, so in here they had a hyperlink. And there it is over there, right? So when you clicked on click here, it took you to that document. Okay, so what if it's not that? What if I'm going to go to IMG and I'm going to open up. Now I'm doing two of these, right? Animals.jpg, and that's just if we're doing a hyperlink to a picture. That's fine. Okay. Now we're saying if click here is the image. Okay, I think that's what you are going with. So we're gonna go doc and we're gonna go adoption.pdf. So I just want to make sure everything goes back, everything works. Hi. Where was it? Doc adoption.pdf. Yeah, file, save, refresh. There we go. Okay. So now let's click here. Let's say it's this picture over here. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that here. File, save, refresh. You see there? You see there? There's an image. And when I click on it, do you see that it's taken me? So that's the code there. I'm actually going to copy that and I'm going to paste that into the chat. Oh my word, Brock. Hello, Brock. Nice to see you. Brock says, and thank you very much for the donation there, Brock. Thank you for all the help and videos. It's only my pleasure. Only my pleasure. Sandra saying that you're the best. I've watched over 120 of your videos the last couple of days. Yes, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gardi. Hi, sir. I'm doing the access question for the IEB 2023 November prac. And I'm struggling to add a new section to my report. Okay. Let's go and have a look. That's the 2023. Gardi, can you tell me which question specifically? I'll go and have a look at that now. Okay, folks here on TikTok, guys, if you have a question, please feel free to ask. Let me know how you're doing as well. How you feeling about tomorrow's final? Right, 2023, and let's open everything here. Paper, and we're going to go to database. I think it's that rally one. Let me just make sure. New section to my report. Okay, so let me see if I can trace this question. Please don't forget, when you open access, always just click enable content, right? Just make sure you've done that. Okay, let's go to Adobe and see now. That was question 8. And that was to your report. What did they say? Create a new report, format the details section with alternate row colors. I think you're probably talking about this. Add the footer section. So let's just go. Okay, we got 3. What are they saying here? Add a footer section for the country field. Let's have a look. Should I make sure I'm looking at the right thing here? Just want to check that we are doing the right thing. In there. Let me see where. I'm sure I've done this, man. I've got the database open here. I'm just. So there. Okay. Right. So let me share my screen. Sorry, I've got to share the screen the whole time. So and let's go. Right. So I think it was this one. Yeah, 8.6.1. Add a footer section for the country field. And we needed to go into design view. Okay. So this one was grouped on country. That's the first thing I'm seeing. And all we really needed to do was to go here and to click on more and go all the way on the right hand side there. Without a footer section, click on the down arrow, click on with a footer section. So that's it. Because then there's certain things that they wanted us to do in that footer section. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that should have sorted Guardi out. Logan, okay, that sorts you out as well. Yo, Brock, thank you. Nah, no sweat, guys. No sweat. I'm here to help. I told him, yeah, 30 minutes. We've got about 10, 12 minutes left. So if there's anything, I think I'm gonna put that link in again. Please, if you haven't gotten hold of this, take hold of this. That Power Prep link that I had earlier. That is a document specifically designed for tomorrow morning. For those of you who are going to get up, who are going to work tomorrow morning, just before you go into your exam, then that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be working through that. It hasn't got everything, but it covers most of the things that come up. So yeah, that should help you. That should help you. So yeah, let me know if there's any other question. Yo, Reese, 7 o'clock. What time are you getting up? Oh my word. Then you shouldn't even be here, Reese. You should be sleeping so that you can get up by about, okay, I'm not sure how far you stay from the school, but from like, you should be up at around 4:04, so that you have, time to get up, to wash, have something to eat, get yourself, awake, then sit. And yeah, then you can spend an hour, maybe hour and a half prepping, and then you go. Okay. Yeah, then around 4:30 would be fine. Okay. So Shadow, I've heard these questions about XLOOKUP. Now, XLOOKUP works exactly the same as a VLOOKUP and an HLOOKUP. So there is no difference in what you are going to be doing. Okay, so the same way you do your VLOOKUP, you do your XLOOKUP. The difference here is a VLOOKUP looks up items vertically. So we're going to deal with columns of data. Your HLOOKUP looks up everything on a horizontal level. So you've got rows of data running across like that, right? So your headings for your HLOOKUP will be like on the left and then your data on the right. For a VLOOKUP, it will be on top with the data running down. The XLOOKUP, if you use that, then, and you don't have to, but what the XLOOKUP will end up doing is doing either one depending on the data. So you can only use VLOOKUP for vertical data and HLOOKUP for horizontal data. But the XLOOKUP, you just do that, and whether your data is horizontal or vertical, it will work it out for you. So if they ask you for a VLOOKUP, you can use an XLOOKUP. They don't deduct marks in that. It will be fine. Oh, okay. So changing the tab orders, Brock, that's really just these over here, and it's just moving them around. It's just moving them around because they'll tell you where they may be wanted to be. Let me just see if I've got, because here, if you look at your form, you'll see now this is your report. So there's your tabs there. Here are your tabs here. And we're just going to go into design view and move these around. That's all. So they might say they want last name first and first name last. Okay. So we'll be given the digits for the input mask. Yes. Actually, where's my papers? Remember, guys, you are going to get the insert, and that insert has all the items for the input mask, and it has all the HTML tags. So then it would be fine. Chinolo, yes, they could. It doesn't come up quite a lot, but they can. It's not something I would maybe worry too much about, but yeah, it does occasionally pop in. This is why I said, and I say to my learners, go through, even if you're an IEB learner, go through the IEB papers and the DBE papers. If you're a DBE learner, go through the DBE paper and the IEB. It just makes sure that you are fully immersed in this. You know everything that you need to from these past papers. Now, I'm not saying that if you go through all of that, word for word, things are going to come in. But remember, we have a certain set of skills that we need to be able to exhibit at the end of grade 12, and that was according to the SAGS 2025 document. So this document that I shared here, that is based off of those things, and that's why I'm saying go through that. Okay, so specifically, when you say an image, the background in HTML, background of a table or background to the entire website? Let's see if I have an example here. I see a couple of people in and out. Okay, so just Can I open this here? Edit in Notepad. Okay, the entire website. Right. So here's a typical example. This was from the 2023 paper. So here you can see we have a website. And the website has a picture in it, and it has a picture for the entire background of the entire website. So have a look at the code here. Have a look at it. And this is how it came, right? You'll see there, and I'm going to copy this. And let's make it nice and big. Let's make it nice and big so that you can see. And let's just spend a few moments looking at this. So I'm not worried about this. This whole font equals white because that's got nothing to do with it. That is your code there. Okay? So let's just look at this. This is your body tag, right? That's the body tag, which means if you want to change the background image, you need to go into the body tag. Then you can see you're going to put in background equals. Remember when we changed the background color, it was BG color, right? American color. So now it's just background equals, and then we put in the location of that image. Remember, the only reason IMG is here is because this is a root folder. In other words, this image is inside this folder. So here you were saying in the body, you want to change the background. What do you want to change the background to? An image. Okay, I'm going to put that. Yes, Chanolo, that is the 2023 paper. So that is how you go about doing that. Okay, we've just got a few minutes left, 2-3 minutes, well, 2.5 minutes left. And I just want to say thank you very much for all the support, guys. All your support, everything that you do in terms of views and subscribers and sharing this, and whether it's becoming a member and donations. Thank you, Brock, again. All of that helps me be able to do more for you. I mean, that's essentially what it comes down to, right? And I just want to thank you very, very much for all of the support and everything you've given me. And I know after this, our last one will be with the cat theory paper. So I'm already thinking there, like I'm already getting those papers together so I can formulate certain things for you. But that, there is obviously the other platforms that I've got to help you with that. Emilio, let me just check on that quickly. Let me just check on that. Let me just find that in the SAG. Okay, let me just find my SAGs 2025 IEB document again. That's a few documents. Sorry, I haven't been in here for a while. Okay, without me spending too much time on this, page 48. Can you just, okay? Can you send me a screenshot of that one, just so I can see? Is linking and delinking sections, like in what? In database, Word. I'm glad you're looking through the SAGs, by the way. That is very nice that you are doing that. I'm glad you are doing that, because ideally they can't go out of the SAGs. Like, they can only ask you things that are within the SAGs document. So if you can do all the skills that are within the SAGs document, you are sorted. You are sorted. Yeah, I didn't even know if I was going to go live tonight, but I see people were asking, so yeah, I just hope you guys are all well. I'm just concerned because I know a lot of people are very highly strung, and that can affect, please, the state that you go into the exam with. That can affect the outcome of your exam. So please get some good rest, get some water, make sure you are okay. Okay. So you think they ask us about int and trunc formulas? Honestly, no. Maybe int for your integer, so you can have a whole number, but yeah, I haven't really seen that very often. Okay, let me just see what Emilio sent me here. Okay, section breaks and sections, linking and delinking sections. Let's have a look if I have an example here. If this was now grade 10 or what. I remember in Word, we had different sections, right? And then we put in, for example, we put in a page number and we said format. Well, we said page number, bottom of the page, and I don't know, we used any one. Over here, link to previous. That is where, or that is what they're talking about. So for example, if I go in here and I put in a section break next page and I go in here, you see there, link to previous. So I can link it or I can click on it to delink it. That is what they are talking about. That is what they are talking about. Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Okay, Emilio, I hope you saw that. Yeah, so like I said, that linking and delinking, sorry, man. It was just this over here when we're busy with like your footers and we've got section breaks in, because here you can see I have a section break. There's my section break. So yeah, I can indicate whether I'm linking this to the previous section or whether I'm not. Now, we usually use when we want different page numbers in different sections of the document. So you can do that. No, I don't. It's just CAT and 10 and 11 Mathlet as well, but my main focus area is CAT. Okay. Folks, I think that wraps up our session for this evening. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap that up. But I just want to wish you everything of the best. I think I still got one or two questions. I'll see to take those questions and then maybe just make a short video on that. Something that can really help. Oh, Music Central, I love you, sir. Oh my word, thank you very much. Thank you. I love the support. Thank you so much, sir, for posting these videos. They are very helpful. I appreciate that, and I'm glad that they can help. That's the main thing. I see I'm getting another question on X lookup, so that's something I'm going to have to check out quickly. And then, sir, please, wait, don't go away. How do you make an image download when you click on it in HTML? Okay. I'll check into that so that I can put that on there. Let me make a note of this. Got a pen somewhere. That much I know. All right. So let us make a quick note. And that was just a very quick video on XLOOKUP, and then click on a link and make it download. HTML link plus download. Because I know there are going to be others that ask the same question. Thank you, sir. Love you. Hey, guys, love all of you. Love all of you. This is so cool. Yes, I'm going to do a live for the theory. I'm going to go the same route. So I'm going to do some videos going through the theory paper of the last few years as well, IEB and DBE, put it all into one, give you a document there as well, give you a exam morning prep document to help you with that as well. I see there's a couple of other messages coming through here, just to help you for that theory. And then I might even, the night before, we'll see. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but maybe the night before, I'll put all of that into a Kahoot quiz that we can come and do live here as the cat learners of 2025. We put in one big Kahoot, and then we can take it from there. Okay, so you are writing on Tuesday. Okay. I'll see what I can do. If I can't get to do the videos by Tuesday, then I'll at least put a Kahoot together, and I will do a live, and then we can take it from there. Then at least you'll have that prep work. Please remember, especially with theory, you got to go back to grade 10, right? Even with the prac work, there's some grade 10 stuff out there. So please, yes. Yeah, I noticed, because we as the IEB, we write tomorrow, and the Sakai learners were like, I think Monday or Tuesday already. So yeah, it's important. You see, this is why I try to get you guys to engage with me and to talk to me, because I don't always know the dates of the different schools. So that's another thing I need to make a note of. Sakai theory, and that's on Tuesday. So let me see what I can do specifically for the Sakai learners. I think just do me a favor, just let all the Sakai learners know that we are going to go live here, and yeah, spread the word, guys. I know you are in different groups and things like that. Just spread the word, and we can get as many to come in and be part of this. And then the 22nd. 22nd of October. Okay. Hello, Kiara. I see Kiara's here. Yasin says, why did I always think so? I was from the Western Cape. No, man. Everybody thinks I'm from everywhere else except PE. Like, PE is where I am. Hi, Mr. H. Hello. Yeah, people think I'm from everywhere except where I actually am from, which is born and bred Port Elizabeth. So will they penalize us tomorrow if we use the at instead of concatenate? No. No, they won't. No, they won't. And I'm saying this because when I was marking, and even if you look at the memos in those data files that I sent, you'll see that they accept different ways of getting to the same answer. Also, here's one thing. I hope you guys remember the building blocks. You know what those building blocks are, right? In your spreadsheets, on the side, you can actually, if the formula requires you to do multiple things, you can go and do the individual parts. So let's say they want you to do like a concatenate with left and right and len. You can do those left on one side, right on one side. You can do all those things individually and then reference them in the concatenate. So just bear that in mind. So yes, they won't penalize you. Why do that's got to do with the curriculum. So the IEB has one date, the DBE has a different date, and now I see that Sakai has their own date as well. You all write in national papers, yes, but the body that you are writing under, the IEB, the DBE, the Sakai, are all different bodies, and they have slightly different dates. So that is why. That is why. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from me, Mr. H. I wish you all of the best. Please take it easy. Go have a good night's rest. Get up. I'm going to put this link one more time to that document. Whoa, wrong link. Let me just get that link again. I think I had it further up in the chat here. Let's see. There we go. So https bit.ly power prep. This thing is not typing. Okay, there we go. https bit.ly/power prep. So there you are, folks. Use that link, use that document. Go and have a good night's rest. And then, yeah, let me know how the exam went. Like don't just leave it like this. Go into the community post and please do let me know how the exam went. So God bless. Have a good night's rest and all the best for tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.